everything's just kind of mocked in place now. You know, I don't have anything bolted together or nothing, but I just am kind of mocking things into place, make sure that everything is gonna fit, you know, roughly when I get it. So this is what I've been doing today. Basically, it's just messing with all this. I got this inner apron here, tech screwed in a couple spots. There, vice grip there, tech screwed there, and there. I got that pinched together. Working on this thing is kind of, I'm not super impressed with this panel. It's like, I almost need another fender, and I need to put the hood back on to make sure that everything's good before I proceed. So I think that's kind of going to be my plan, is I'm going to get all this stuff back here fixed, get those doorposts all fixed up, get the rust fixed, the new floor pans there. So it's kind of the lesson I'm learning here, is that when I first got this thing and I was looking at everything, I was like, you know, I could probably just get away with buying parts here and there, and in some cases you can, like floorboards, rocker panels, inner rockers, I'd say. Outer rockers, you kind of got to have doorposts, doors, everything is compounded, chain reaction. So you move one thing, it moves another way. It seems like it's a game of like find the happy medium of everything, which is fine. You know, I always think of this as like a precise machine, but I gotta think that it was built in 1970 by, you know, probably some kids in a factory. I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, it's like probably some 20 to 30-year-old dudes just in a factory spot welding panels together, not really, you know, paying that close attention to perfection, you know, on a assembly line. So, and it was 50 years ago. Technology has changed a lot, and I can't expect it to be, you know, every panel to be perfect. Welcome everybody. Today, well, this morning I spent the whole day just pressure washing the whole driveway, front and back, all the way out, after I finished the deck and all that stuff. So I'm rewarding myself with some work on the Bronco. So I'll show you kind of what I got planned for today. So my plan, I worked a little bit off camera already, so sorry about that, but all I did was take off this little section of the inner rocker panel, that piece there, and then got the chunk that was sticking on the back here. So my plan is I'm gonna cut this straight across, a new piece of metal, bend a new flange. So my goal is to get this stuff done today. And yeah, so I'm gonna rock and roll and let this thing record some fitment action and whatnot. So I'm gonna get a tape and marker and straight edge and start making some lines. Stay tuned. Not bad. Okay. Alright. Got everything all cleaned up. Got this piece I'm gonna add in right there. That piece is cleaned up. I decided I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna probably change it out when I get the body on the rotisserie. But for now, I'm just gonna do like 2 or 3 welds, maybe on the ends here, probably just for support. And then, yeah, when it's time to flip the thing over, then I'll get rid of a new one, because that bracket's gone. There's a bolt stuck in this bracket on this side here, and it's all nasty there, so I'm just gonna replace it. It's cheap enough, why not? So yeah, I'm gonna continue on though. Here we go. Back. Welding. We're welding. Do a little hammer dolly action there. That'll be good. Now the test. Does it even fit? Franken beans. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. See, there's those holes, and that one's fucked, so I definitely need to fix that. But yeah, we're looking good there. Okay, so again, knowing that I'm getting rid of this cross member here, I'm gonna put a new one in after the fact. I'm gonna go ahead and put some welds in this thing, as long as it's still fitting good, which it should. So, freshly full of holes. Alright, this corner looks really nice, so I think I'm going to put a tack weld in here. I like to work from bend in, and as long as I know that these bends are in the right place, which they look like they are, I've test fitted this 150,000 times, so it should be good. Well, that just like so. So, that's tacked in place. Now, we can check the fitment of this old boy here. All right. This is fitting up pretty nicely. It's a little bit out there, but not bad. It's looking pretty good. This has to come up. Once this comes up, those will line up fairly close. This won't have to do what I did to the other side, which was cut it literally like that. So I got her all drilled, all the holes, ready to do some. I'm not gonna do them all. I'm just gonna tack weld this thing in so it's solid, and then yeah, go from there. We're basically mocked up. Need to do a bunch more work here to try to get that thing configured, and then refit the fender, hood, windshield, all that stuff. This is all looking great as far as I'm concerned. So just as good as the other side, if not better. So yeah, it's coming along. I think I'm gonna call it a day and get you guys an episode. Alright, so periodically I like to take everything and just bolt it back up as if it was, I'm putting it back together. This way I know if I'm kind of getting things close as far as lining things up. So I'll show you what I got so far. So I put the hood on, I got both doors hung. Nothing's really welded in yet, solid. It's all just kind of either screwed or tacked in place. But I put that back on. So that, right there, that gap ain't that bad really for, you know, once a hardtop goes on there, it's gonna be pretty good. Still got some adjustment to do here. We got 1/2 inch 3/8 gap there. Bad gap on the back here, but I know that the other panel has to hook around this too, so and then I think the door just has to come down and it'll be sweet. So I'm gonna wait till I get new hinges though before I do that, because these ones are sloppy and shitty. So this one is much tighter. It's level-wise, I mean, it's just sitting there, so it's not really doing anything yet, but I gotta fix that still. Obviously, I don't have the room to push it in yet, but yeah, just getting everything mocked up. It's looking good so far.